So what's really the difference between pessimism and optimism, right? People see optimism and are like, oh, that's just that positive person. But what is really the difference? Are you secretly pessimistic? You think that you're being optimistic. You think that you're a positive person, but you're secretly a pessimistic person. Or maybe you're like, I know I'm a pessimist and that's what I am. You know that you're pessimistic and you're trying to get out of that. So how do you become optimistic? What's the difference between pessimism and optimism? A lot of people get this wrong. They think that pessimistic just means thinking negative, thinking about the worst, and optimist means thinking about the best, like as if it's unrealistic. But actually there's a scientific explanation for these things. Let's get into it. What does it mean to be pessimistic? What it means to be pessimistic based on research by Martin Seligman, who wrote a book called Learned Optimism. Pessimism is when something bad happens to you, how do you explain that bad thing in your life? When something bad happens to you, how do you explain it? How you explain is what makes you pessimistic or optimistic. So what the pessimistic person usually does, they explain bad things in their life as lasting forever. So they take things that happen once or twice or whatever, and they say that situation is gonna last forever. If you see a pretty girl or something like that and you want to talk to her and you think that she's the one for you, you might think like, you know what, she said no to you, you approached her and she gave you a bad whatever, then you're like, you know what, I'm never gonna get a girl. Or if someone leaves you or you have a bad relationship, you'll say, you know what, I'm never gonna find the love of my life. You lose a job, you say, I'm never gonna find the right job. Anything that you explain it in this way of lasting forever, that's one of the biggest things that show that you're pessimistic. So what does it mean to be optimistic? So people think like, oh, it's just being positive. Oh, everything is gonna go my way, everything's perfect. No, that's not necessarily what optimism is, based on the research of Martin Seligman. So what is an optimist? An optimist is someone who does the opposite of that. An optimist takes a bad situation that happens in your life and calls it temporary. So they explain the bad event happening in your life as a temporary setback. That's what makes someone optimistic. They'll say like, if someone doesn't talk to them, they'll say, maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe I didn't approach it right this time, but tomorrow I will. If they lose a job, they'll say, maybe the economy sucks and I'm gonna get a handle on this as soon as I can. Nothing's permanent. Even if something bad happens to you, the optimist won't explain it as being permanent. What's the difference, right? You might say like, well, there is no difference, right? Really, it's all in the mind. Because how do you know? Like you might be saying to yourself, well, it is bad, right? We're not saying that the thing isn't bad. We're saying, how do you explain it to yourself? Pessimists will say it lasts forever. Optimists will say it's temporary. It's all in the way they see it. So the next time a negative thing happens to you, don't explain it as lasting forever. Look at it as it's just one little temporary thing. Share this with your friend, guys. If you know someone who's optimistic, share it with them. I'll see you in the next video.